All right, I'm going to use Adobe Express and its bulk create feature to create certificates for my class. What I've done is I use Gemini for this demo, I use Gemini to create a list of students, their award, teacher, and a little comment to put in for each student on their certificate. So what I do is I go to Adobe Express and go to Plus, and I want a certificate. When I come to certificate, I'll say Browse Certificate. It's going to open me a new document. And in my templates, I'm going to say I want a class achievement certificate or award. And let's see, you can just browse through what each of these are. And I think I want this classroom award here. Now, I'm not going to need these lines. I'm going to replace those with some text that I'm about to create. So in order to do that, I'll come over here to text. And I'll add some body text for my teacher's name. And that should fit about right here. And I'll just label this teacher. It'll make it easier in the end. So I'll call this teacher. And let me take this box just in case they have a long name. I'll drag it out. Take this name box and spread it out. So now whatever the teacher's name will fit right inside both the visible box and the text box. Let me take the date and do the same. Let me take this and drag it back. Take teacher. I'm going to copy that box with Command C and then Command V. And I'll take it and drag it right over here, nice and centered. And let's just make the date static for my award date, which will be today. So 1/30/2026. All right, so now I need places for the names. So let me go back to text and I'll choose a heading. I know that's about the right size. And let's drag this here, bring that right there, and I'll call this first name. I want that centered, so I'll come over here to my formatting, I'll align it center, change this text color, and let's make that red. Maybe come here and add a text effect. Maybe a nice little drop down there, nice little shadow. All right, let me copy this, copy, paste, and I'll center it on itself. And this will be my last name. So now I have last name. This is already formatted. This is going to be my certificate. And now I need a place for the teacher comment. So let me come down here and add one more text. I'll make it body text, bring it down right there below it. And I'm going to grab this and use one of my modifier keys on Mac, it's Option. And as I drag it, it'll drag both sides. I'll hit center. And I want this font just to be a little bigger. It's going to have that nice encouraging text for the student, and it'll go down every time if it goes past the line. All right. So now if I click away from all of my elements, I think I have this formatted the way I want to. You click away, and now we're at the edit page area. So I'm going to go to bulk create. From bulk create, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose my file, which I downloaded. So let me click here, go to my downloads folders, and there's my Adobe class. And now let me go next. Now all I have to do is just click the element. So I know I have my first name. When I click it, you'll see connect element. And I'll go last name, connect element. Here's my award. And let's do teacher, maybe the date. And let's see, what did I do? This one. Okay, what am I missing here? First name, last name. There we go, teacher. All right, so there we go. Now you have to go to each one, and this is my first name. Labeling it helps, so you see it pop up here. I will tie that in with my first name. I will map this element to my last name. This award, I will map to award. I'll do teacher. And don't need the date. Let me get rid of that one because I'm gonna leave that one static. But element 6 is going to be the teacher's note. So from there, I'll hit next. Now we have a preview of everything that it created from here. So now I have the name, their message, the teacher's name as it changes on my spreadsheet, and that looks like it's good to go. So I'm going to hit enter here. I'll see this one that says first name, last name, body text. I'm going to delete this single page. That was my header row. I don't need that anymore. Go back, and now I have my certificates. When it's time, all I have to do is come up here and download. I can download all pages as a PDF, and then I hit download, and then I have a file that is now created with all of my students. So that's how I create certificates for classes using both Create and Adobe Express.